everybody. So before the incident happened where I didn't have network, let's continue from where we stopped. So first of all, I was talking about tags, about the open tag and the closed tags, right? I was talking about how your HTML tag is an open tag and it's a closed tag. Your head is an open, close, your title too is an open or closed tag, thereby making it a peer tag because we have an open and a corresponding closing tag. Alright, so we talked about the highlighting tags, which is the H1 to H7, and then if you can look here by this side, you can see the difference in size. H1 is much more bigger than H2, and H2 is bigger than H3, H3 is bigger than H4. That is how we continue to do. So after that, we'll talk about tab. We talked about a tag called the paragraph tag, which is the P tag. So let's take for instance P, open it and you close it. It is a peer tag, right? So let's say I am the moon king, save it. Yeah. So this is how it will look like. So if you try to copy this and paste it and save it, you see the next text is in the next paragraph. You see, the next text is in the next paragraph. So we talked about the H, and then we have talked about the paragraph tag. So now we'll talk about tags that help you when you come to listing. We all do these things that we just list elements. Sorry, we just list like what we're going to buy in the market, and also how the price and all of those. But don't worry about the price. That will be in the table. Then we talk. Then when you want to do some to-do list, you have some list of things you want to do, you list them, right? So we'll talk about the tags that will help you to list elements, right? So there are two ways you can list elements in HTML. You can either list elements ordered, or you can list elements unordered. You can order or unordered. Right, so these are the two ways you can list elements in your HTML. So the difference is from the way it is displayed, right? So the difference is from the way it is displayed. It is displayed on order tag and order tag, right? So for the order tag, it's just coming, yeah, it's just OL ordered lists, right? So in your ordered list, you have first of all have to list your element, and your ordered list is the peer tag. It opens and it closes. You list your elements using something we call the LI, right? List item. LI stands for list item, and it's a peer tag. You open it and also you close it. So let's take for instance, you are going to buy Coke, right? Then you still create another LI for another list, right? Coke and cake. When you save, you see your element here, and then you see your ordered list. Your elements are actually ordered in numerically. They are ordered numerically. The elements are ordered numerically in your ordered list, right? So let's go to unordered list. That's the UL. So let's take note. Ordered list is for OL, unordered list is for UL, right? And they all utilize the child LI, which is list item, right? Because you're actually listing items in this particular tabs. List item, games, and car, So you see the difference. This uses like bullets, just simple punctuation bullets here, and then this uses numbers. That is the difference between the ordered and the unordered. The ordered elements are ordered in numerical formats, while the unordered, the elements are represented using bullets, right? So this is the difference. And then they are all paired tags. They are all paired tags. Yes. All right. So let's, after this tag, we also have a lot of tags. We have a tag called div, right? So what div does is, when you have a large code base and you want to segment your content into particular sections, you can use the div tag to do that, right? And also we also have a tag called section. Yeah, we also have tag called section. It serves the same purpose as the div, but let's take, for instance, you have a whole web page, then you have in your web page you have a place that gives us a brief story about you, another page that gives us a brief story about your company. So you can put these two different elements in two different sections. Section 1 about yourself, section 2 about your company. So that is how you can be able to use section. So after section, we have the link or the href tag. So we've basically been dealing with paired tags. Let's dive deep now into the unpaired tags that we have. So we have the anchor link, which is A, right? So what this anchor link does is, when you visit a website, you normally see different sections of like about, all this, right? So when you click on about, it will take you to another page, right? That is what we do. That's what we call routing. How you can be able to move from one page to another without actually changing the content of your URL, right? So your A tag, which is your hyperlink tag, it takes in something called an attribute. What is an attribute? An attribute is used to give more meaning to a tag or to an element. Is used to give more meaning to an element, and it's always located at the opening tag. It's always located at the opening tag. So your A has this opening tag, has this tag called href, right? So your href will take the destination of the page you want to go to. But for now, we're not going to any page, so we put hash, right? Then you say, let's say about, and see. So if you look, your A tag is color blue here, right? It changes color, it's blue, and then it's underlined. So that means it's an anchor link tag, right? It takes us somewhere. Yeah, you see, when I hover over it, just look at the bottom here. When I hover over it, it will give me the current page I'm in, slash index.html hash, this hash that I put here, right? If I click on it, you see this URL will change to hash, right? So that is basically how anchor links are, right? Then we also have break, BR. What BR does is, it breaks a line, right? So you have like content. Let's use our paragraph, right? So let's see, let us go. But then you want to make this let us go, you want this go to break, you want it to come down, right? So what you might do is, you might clean this go, come under, create a p tag, then write go, right? This is what you might do. But then with the break element BR, which you can be able to just put it within here and save. You see, it breaks go from that particular standpoint, right? So this is how break elements is being used. The element break, right? BR, right? Let's have that in mind. Then we have something we call HR. HR is just for a horizontal line. Just create a demarcation to how should I say, to give a horizontal line. We create a horizontal line. Yeah, look at it. If you look closely, you see this black horizontal line. So that is what HR does. We have a lot of unpaired tags. So then we go on to talk about something, a tag we call the input tag, right? Input tag. So you see, immediately I type input tag, it does not close it because it's an unpaired tag, right? So input type takes in an attribute also, which is type, right? There are different types. You can put a type of button, checkbox, color, date, whatever type you want to, but we are going to use text, right? So this is the type of fields you see whenever you are filling out a form online, right? This is how the form is being made with this input type of text, right? So basically this is what we're supposed to cover today, but we didn't have that my network wasn't working well. So I hope you just go over it. I don't want to just make it more bulky for you because you started the class and then I had a lot of errors. So you can just look over the code, go over it, and if you have any issue, just send me a DM and I will help you with that. All right. Thank you.